Talking about whoring, how not to be boring, yeah, yeah. Tell me you ready, Mellow, you ready to spit for the ladies that keep it nasty, dark and petty. If you would pick me, then you might find this upsetting. You say that you're ready, well the joke's on you, get it?
Hi guys, welcome back.
Hi.
Hi. Yes, first of all, before we do anything, well, I'm Tally.
I'm Mel.
We haven't introduced ourselves in a long time, and we got some new folks. So
we got a lot. Hey, first of all, this is our first time in the studio since Kev
Do I like Jokers?
I think that was like our OG thing. The Jokers, the Joyers.
What do y'all want y'all's hive name to be?
Joy Boys.
I know. I'm all set. I don't like that. Boys. It sounds untoward. It's got an energy.
Oh, sounds like a kink or something.
Yeah, it sounds like something sexual. I don't like it.
I'm a joy boy.
Hated it. But what do y'all want y'all hive name to be? But anyway,
we're back. Thank you guys for the new followers. Thank you to the one and only straight hetero male that we'll ever have on here. Please stop asking to come on here if you are a straight hetero man.
We said
straight
no.
Cis, whatever the niggas know.
We said no.
We said no.
And you know what? In our comments, stop being like, why y'all gotta say straight cis hetero? Why y'all gotta use this? Ain't the podcast for you, baby.
This ain't.
Just
go and X out.
Just go
and
go and clock out for me, baby. It's all right.
Just that little X, the back button.
Go ahead and
hit the YouTube logo and just go back home.
Speaking of buttons, like, follow, subscribe, share, put your mama on, put your cousin on, put your friends on, don't put your children on. This ain't children's podcast.
Not for kids. But the Gen Z girlies are very welcome here.
Yes.
And they are learning and they're listening.
And they're just such sweeties, and we're so glad to have you. But
the non-rude ones.
Okay, so what is your joke of the week?
Joke of the week. Okay, I know we always come on here and complain about parasocial relationships and our road to fame, and we just hate being so famous and popular.
We're so popular now.
But y'all have got to be normal for one day. You just got to be normal. Like, just try it. Just try being normal. And it's like, I understand that, like, we're so personable and you feel like you know us, but you don't. And you guys have to understand, like, you trying to be relating to us is putting us directly in danger. So,
and you know who it is? Men.
It's mostly men. It's women
and
do it too.
And not even being funny on some man-hating shit, but mostly it's been men being weird.
Yeah. It's always been being weird, but it is a lot of weird women as well. And it's like I get very uncomfortable. Like, even when I posted a thirst trap, and most of it's because, like, I want to stand in solidarity with Jiggy J, it's our girl, and you know she posted her vacay pictures and people talking about her ass and shit. I was like, you know, I'm gonna show my so weird, show my ass too. And then you know I go through my tweets, I comb through my tweets all the time, and I be replying to old tweets because I didn't see shit from like 3 months ago, and I saw it was a joke that this conservative lady was being weird. It's a black conservative lady was being weird to one of my mutuals. And she's a Zeta, and then my mutual is a Delta, and she was saying something that I don't talk to big back broads. And I was like, well, that's funny because your bio says Zeta, and like, how you don't talk to big back broads? Like, that was the joke. And it's like, it was in good fun because you were being nasty and a conservative anyway. And I'm not saying that I don't have a big back. I'm not saying that I don't have sorority members with a big back. But I'm saying you can't not talk to big back broads.
Right.
We all talk to big back broads. Like, that's not the...
And that's so lowbrow for the first, like... And I know you got fat friends. Everybody has fat friends. Sometimes we the fat friends. Sometimes you the fat friends.
I've never claimed to be skinny.
And so when you get into it with bitches and the first thing you go to is you got a big back or you fat or
I don't talk to big back broads. Yes, you do,
first
bitch.
Of all, yes, you do.
That was my point.
I get... But stop doing that, though.
But stop.
That's so nasty.
Right. So I was... Oh, no, I know how I found the tweet. So it was, again... parasocial being fucking weird because the girl who I blocked because she was being fucking weird. So that's how it all started. So
that was funny.
I block anybody for any reason, but if you're being weird on my tweet, you're getting blocked. Because like I don't have time for like people being obtuse or just unnecessarily rude or whatever the fuck. So I had said something and I made a typo because the buttons or whatever was like right next to each other. So like, but you knew what I fucking meant. So she like asterisk corrected my spelling and it's like, bitch, you know what I meant. Stop being fucking weird. So I blocked her and I went on about my business, forgot I even did it because I do that all the time. Because if you're being weird, you're getting blocked. So for you to make a whole tweet like, oh, you blocked me. Oh, I support her and she blocked me at Jokes on You put a pin in this. It's the second time somebody who's tweeted the pod page. Like, bitch, it's me on the pod page. Who do you think?
It's her. It's rarely me. Because the page would be much spicier and meaner.
But, like, who do you think is behind the fucking computer screen?
I think people think this is like $1 billion operation.
And then we have some kind of 21-year-old
person, some intern back there doing the tweets. We are not the Coca-Cola company.
It's me, bitch. It's me.
It's everything happening here is us or Dexter and them.
Right, but that Twitter it's me.
Yeah.
The Instagram it's me. So it's like you're talking to me still. So like you think this page is also not going to block you, but then I saw because you replied to it, so it kind of got a little traction, and other people were coming with their testimonials of like, oh, she got me blocked too, and the people are like, oh yeah, because I blocked her because she was laughing at that girl with Kev. That's not even what the fuck happened. You bitches just want to have a reason to dislike me and validate. You bitches and your septum piercings can go to fucking hell. And you fucking weird assholes.
The discourse around blocking is so crazy. Sometimes we just not aligned.
And this is why you're blocked, because you're weird.
It ain't even no beef. Like sometimes we're just not aligned with. I think of it in like real life. Like I can choose not to talk to you or see you ever again in real life. I don't have to keep you around on the internet.
So many people block you. People are acting like it's like, yeah, I got her pressed because she blocked. I have everyone blocked, honestly. I do. It's fun, especially when people have moments like this where they screenshot the block and the other people, like, I'm blocked too. Like, y'all are losers, and I feel so powerful.
Like, what is happening?
I feel so fucking powerful, and that happens to me often on the app. So, I say all that to say, someone was like, dang, what happened? LOL. And then someone else was like, oh, yeah, she blocked a bunch of other sorors because of that whole thing. She said a distasteful joke about us, something like that. And I was like, what the fuck? Oh, I'm like, oh, the Zeta joke. I'm like, that wasn't even that bad. So I go back to the tweet. I searched it up, go through the replies, and then someone, I guess, had blocked me back. I couldn't see the origin of the tweet. But they was like, yeah, it was some Zeta tweet she had made talking about big backs. And then someone else was like, oh, that's crazy because, you know, she got plenty of sores with big backs, which I do. And I never said I didn't.
Right.
And then someone was like, well, she got a big back herself. And I was like, what we not going to do? It was a signal. What we not going to do? Is that. So I was like, you know, I'm going to put this motherfucking bathing suit on, bitch, and I'm going to prove these hoes wrong. So, say all that to say, I posted my bathing suit. Niggas got weird, but it didn't get, like, super weird, so I was like, fine. I blocked a couple people because niggas like, yeah, that ass, put it on my face. It's like, all right, now you're getting blocked. I gave you the ass. What more do you want?
Have some decorum.
You don't have to be even weirder on top of that. But someone else like, yeah, you know, compliment me in a quote tweet, whatever. And they're like, oh, I know where Mel is. I stayed in the exact name of the hotel brand,
the hallway, the room number,
all inclusive adults only. Like, did you really have to say all of that?
Right.
In Mexico, it's just like I didn't even tell y'all I was in Mexico. I posted the fucking bathroom. I can't post the fucking bathroom selfie. Y'all niggas that weird. And I know the point is, oh, don't post until you leave. I get that, but I shouldn't have to do all that.
I should have to move like Kim Possible to have an internet presence. That's so fucking weird. And I have something to say about that once you finish your joke of the week. It's just so nasty.
But yeah, and I had to DM this person. Like, I put it in my circle, like, hey, y'all, this is crazy. And everybody's like, yeah, shit, delete it. I was like, hey, because if you reply, especially if you reply something to do with me, people are going to see it. Yeah. And I watched the view count on that tweet go up. I kept it in my circle. I said, hey, delete your replies because I don't want this to get even more traction. I DM'd him like, hey, can you delete this? He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. But it was still up. I'm just like, bro, what, you could have just not said this because I just don't understand. So somebody was just, imagine somebody's like, oh, you're at the Marriott Marquis in downtown Atlanta on the 17th floor. I know that exact bathroom. Like, why would you say that? Granted, nobody can come get me in Mexico because it's fucking Mexico. But, like, I make content that makes niggas want to kill me very often. Like, niggas will kill bitches for less. So, why the fuck would you say some shit like that, even if it is coming from a good place? But the way he said the entire name of the, to say, oh, you're at the redacted, all-inclusive adults. I
love that hotel.
I was just at that resort.
I was just there.
Because when I posted on Instagram yesterday, once I left, someone was like, oh, I was just at that resort. It's so nice.
Simple.
That's it. So I waited till I got home to block this person because, like, granted, you may be a fan.
Because you could have been outside my door for all I know.
But that's so fucking weird, and that just made me so icky. And I didn't block him in the moment because, like, you could have saw you got blocked and be like, well, everybody will say she a bitch and then block me. Now she's staying here. But it's like, it does not take all of that. And I understand, again, people think I'm a celebrity, and I may truly be a celebrity to people, but I'm still living a regular life. It's just me and that boy. I don't have no security. I'm just trying to have a good time, bro.
You can be anything to scale. I think I said that on the episode that Kev was here. Like, because I don't view myself, not in a derogatory way. I think I'm the shit. But in terms of, like, a presence or platform of any kind, like, I don't view myself as anything, like, huge.
I don't think I'm even... any more of that bitch than I always thought I am since I was like 5 years old.
But like,
I've always thought I was
you
shit.
never know who you are to somebody else. And my father has been saying that to me since I was a kid. Like since I was a kid, you never know how somebody is looking at you or coveting you or thinking of you. So like, just keeping that in mind. So you definitely could be a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially because we're so interactive with people. Like which
is fair,
right? I've been taking a break from TikTok because I do most of my videos like in my car or like driving, and people have been DMing me and telling me that they know where I'm at or like what
Congratulations.
street. And I'm driving in my neighborhood most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, or somewhere like. I'm running to the store. You know what I'm saying? Or close to where I'm like. It's never like I'm going to Tuscaloosa. Like I'm usually where I be at. And so for people to be DMing me, telling me they know where I am, it's just so
now you got to drive to Norcross
unnerving. And I'm just at this point, like I'm going to have to take a break from it, which is fucked up because that's money for me, that I'm missing out on. And I really don't like to do other content. Like, and
it's
I wish
fun
I
for
did.
You. That's your thing.
Yeah, it's my thing.
At best, maybe shift it so you can see more of your back seat than your side window.
Yeah.
But it's like, why are you DMing me to tell me I'm on fucking Northside Drive?
Right. I don't like shit.
I live in Atlanta. I be on Northside Drive.
It's very uncomfortable, and it's like even because like sometimes I clock weird shit about people's videos. Like I'll look at a video, and be like, oh, I know where they at. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I peep. You know what I'm saying? Like I be over there. I say that to who? Me. And then I go on about my life.
But the DM, again, back to like men liking the feeling of scaring the hoes. They want to see you squirm. It's like, yeah, I know exactly what.
Like that nigga with the parking pass at the Kroger. Like,
yes.
You could have just, like, my thing is, I'm perfectly okay with the fact that I could be murdered. It's fine. But, like, don't scare me first. Just come do it.
Just
like,
murder
I don't
me,
need the warning. I don't need the fear. Like, if you're going to clock my parking pass and you know where I live at and you're going to come kill me, kudos to you for being so resourceful.
Great,
when you go to your murderers meeting, let them know that you tore it up this week. But you don't have to tell me. I don't need to fucking know.
Let it be a surprise. Now I'm looking over my shoulder. Let me just be shocked when you come murder me.
I don't want to have all these locks. I don't have to sleep with a broomstick and a kitchen knife taped together in my
nobody,
bed.
like, oh, you can just, because somebody, and people know better than to, like, be nasty directly in my tweet, but because a bitch like me, I'm going to go check that page.
Yeah.
Let's see some subs flying. Because when I tweeted, like, hey, can y'all be normal again? Because they did the same thing when I was in Jamaica. It was a woman who did it when I was in Jamaica. Like, oh, you staying at such and such, such and such. Bitch, congratulations. What?
Why?
Why?
I mean, I think in all things, people want to relate. And I know that sometimes it seems like I'm being too soft on folks or like I'm making excuses for things. But people do want to relate. And I don't think
people want to relate. And again, if they see you on this pedestal, it's like, oh my God, I have something in common with Mel, which is fine. I'm not saying like in a nasty way. But like you have to think. You're putting my life in danger.
And you shouldn't do that to anybody, whether they have a platform or
Absolutely.
not. You know what I'm saying? People could be stalks. People could have
And that's the other thing, too, because
exes.
I have crazy situation.
Yeah.
And the very next day, someone reached out to me from my past. I don't know if it was retrograde. I don't know if you saw the tweet. But it's just like, now what if this nigga would have rolled up on me?
Child, the damn murderer done spider walked out of the prison. Did you see that shit?
Yes, and they have not found that nigga.
They have not. He's armed now. He broke into somebody's house just looking for shoes because apparently this is shout out to what's that white man on TikTok, Pearl Mania, and he stopped smoking. Congratulations to you. It's like over 100 days, no nicotine. So really proud of you. As if I know you. See, parasocial relationships. But he was talking about how the dude was exactly 5 feet and the wall was about his wingspan, and that's how he laid up and crawled out of there. Mind you, somebody at the same prison did the same shit, so they put barbed wire up there on the roof, so like if somebody does crab walk up here, because we can't really like move the walls like that right now, then if they get up here, they just stuck. That nigga ate that shit. That nigga ate the barbed wire and kept going. He's just been breaking into people's houses. Apparently, it's been storming up there, so he broke into somebody's house looking for socks and shoes. What did he come across? Because America, guns. So now he has a fucking shotgun.
This nigga's a fucking miniature supervillain.
I've never seen no shit like this in all my days. But my joke of the week, so we don't take up too much time. So everybody heard about I'm so tired. I feel like you see it in my face. But everybody heard about the guy who shit his way through the plane, right? And
that is such a nightmare. And like,
I would just die.
I honestly would just have to, you know how we talking about just get Willie about, like once they put me back in the seat and just like, you know what?
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
I'd put myself on the no-fly list. Like, after I shat myself through the plane, if y'all have not put my name in the book, I'm going to cut up so bad on this plane because I don't need to fly nowhere else.
Because after that, I need to top whatever the shit was, so y'all think about that.
Yeah, we need to break up. But no, so I was at because in my mind when I saw it, I said there's no possible way that could ever happen to me. And you know how you just talk too much sometimes? Or you be like, it could never be me. So I was at the damn Chapel Beauty down to South DeKalb. And there is a bathroom in there, but you can kind of tell like the vibe in there is like we don't really like people in the bathroom because we don't want folks to be stealing. Which I don't think my people be stealing like that. But like if I had a business, like keep your ass out that fucking bathroom. Like please be normal. So I try not to use the bathroom when I go in there. So I'm walking down the aisle, whatever, right? And my stomach said it just knocked a little bit. And I was like, okay, let me wrap up. I was moseying at this point. I had gotten most of everything that I needed. And now I'm just looking for the shit that I don't need. And, you know, like touching stuff like Phaedra.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, that's cute. So my stomach did a little knock. I said, okay, let me head towards the front. And I was in the way back of the store with the wigs and shit. So.
A long way to the front.
I said, let me wrap it up. Mind you, I have a cart full of braid. I have a cart full of shit, like, with me.
Jesus Christ.
I got about halfway to where they keep the clothes at in there. Mm-hmm. My stomach locked up. And when I tell you, I'm so glad. See, I don't have a loose booty. I got a muscle booty. I'm so glad I got a muscle booty and I clenched them booty cheeks together. Shit would have fallen out of my ass. If I had not clenched my ass cheeks together, I felt it trying to push its way out. And you know how you could tell by the way your stomach hurt that a poop is going to be watery and like outside of your control? I got in that bathroom. And I was trying to line the toilet so I didn't have to sit on the toilet. This is so gross. I can't believe I'm saying this out loud. I only lined the toilet about 3/4 of the way because I couldn't get that last piece of tissue off. And I was like, I'm going to shit myself trying to line the toilet. Man, I sat on that, the shit. I was in there. It was like I said, oh.
What the fuck did you eat?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even think I ate much. I think I might have had a granola bar and a protein bar and a bunch of water.
You ate something,
but
bitch.
I don't know what I had the night before. That shit said so much so that I was like, is anybody in here? While I was doing it because I just could not imagine. That's the thing with me. Feeling recognizable, I think it's gonna be something like that. Like somebody's gonna see me going to the bathroom and then hear that shit and know it was me, and now I'm the main character on Twitter.
That's a fear of mine as well.
Oh my God, it was just like I had to grab the sides of the stall. Like it was rocking, my body rocking with pain. Like my shit was. I had plans after I went to the beauty supply store. You gotta go home and bathe. I went home.
You have to bathe.
I had come to Decatur to see my family. I had come to Decatur to see my people. I had to send texts like I had to catch y'all next time. I can't go nowhere on this ass.
I must go home.
I cannot go nowhere on this booty hole. It was terrible.
God bless you.
I had never seen no shit like that. No, seriously, in all my life. Like,
I get it.
And I know whoever came and cleaned that, smelled that after me, whoever came in there after me.
That's my kind of look because I seem to always go into the bathroom right after somebody's blown it up. And you can always tell as soon as you go into the stall or to the bathroom and stuff, there's a heat that comes. It's like radiating.
Shit heat.
It's like a shit heat. Title.
Shit heat.
Shit heat. Shit heat. It's just like you know how you in the desert, you can see like the blurriness.
The waves.
It's so hot.
The wave.
And you come and it's just like, shit was here.
Shit was
here. And I always got to come. It's always like a skid mark or a streak or like a little term. Just like, bro, why me?
I hate when a person before me in any bathroom, public or private, has sticky shit. Like that sticks it. What are you eating?
And it's just like down the walls. Like, especially
like,
when you're cohabitating with men. Men shit so nasty. I've never lived with a man other than my father, and he had his own bathroom. So until I started dating that boy, or like his friends would come over, his friends staying there, whatever.
They shit.
Why do y'all shit like that?
Gutturally. I have never. I don't even want to talk about it. I just got mad all over again. The light went out,
Dexter.
The light went out.
Help.
I need somebody.
There.
Thank you.
But yeah, it was terrifying.
It's so nasty.
The bathroom, every time in there, it's like, have you seen Daddy Daycare when the little boy shit all over the bathroom and he walks in, he's just like, why are men like this? Nothing's worse than the bitch in the dorm.
I have to tell you, it's very personal. So, and it's an inside thing, and I have to tell you after. Do not let me forget. It is about shit, and it is about a boy, and I had to tell you as soon as we are off the air.
Okay.
But shout out to Mira.
Thanks,
for
Mira.
Our fans. These are this little pussy got some power. Like it's y'all hear that?
Yeah.
That's a fan. We ain't gonna be hot in here no more. So thank you so much for this. Y'all saw our tweets about being hot as shit in the studio. Thank y'all so much. And then we got other. What's going on over there? Goodies. We got other gifties, so we're gonna open these.
This is from Keeping It Cute and Crafty. They're on Etsy, Instagram, Ticker Talker, and Gmail.
Run it up.
Homemade with love. Please handle with care.
Yes. So we got gifts. We're going to open them.
Opening set gifts.
Very excited. Okay.
This
What's a
tumbler?
Jinx. Look, guys, it says I don't want a man in my home. This is the cutest shit
This is so fucking cute.
I've ever seen in all my days. And I know when I get
this
emotional.
light don't. Why is it my side that's always fucking up?
But yes, we had to take a quick break to fix the lights, but this is really the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Let's keep it out.
I'm actually gonna drink alcohol in this next episode, so I will be doing that. Are you gonna have an alcohol with me next episode?
What is the alcohol? Did you bring alcohol?
No,
one of those alcohols.
Alcohol over there. If we can have some. But yes, thank y'all so much.
Love that.
We really appreciate it.
They never been washed though, so
you
probably should wash them.
We probably should. I mean, but they can wash them downstairs. Wash them downstairs. Something else going on with our lights.
Can you tell on camera that the lights are fucking up?
Yeah. Okay, so we just gonna keep going then. All right, it just look a little dark.
Okay, we'll turn that one up too, so it's even.
Yeah. Okay. Does it look dark on camera?
All the house lights are pink now.
Yeah. Do we look sexy? If you want my body and you think I'm sexy, come on, baby, let me know.
You seen that? I know you've seen it, but that video of the Real Housewives in the club and Marlo was
bouncing. I don't know what it is about our Gen X girlies that they like a little titty bounce like this, but that's what they be on when they be outside. And Beyonce, to break my soul, shit. Now that was glorious.
She's a millennial.
Is Beyonce a millennial? Yeah, she's 42 or 43. That's a millennial?
Yes, 1980 is a start of millennial.
She's an ex-millennial. She right there on that line. Got to be.
I mean, but my sister's a millennial too. She's 1982. But that's why I'm like, we're more Gen Z than we are millennials.
Huh.
We're really the more perpier ones of the millennials because we get the end.
Yeah, but if you let a 1996, 1997, 1998 tell it.
We're the oldest bitches.
We the oldest bitches.
I got called an older millennial. That was on that same tweet too. I'm like, you bitches are fucking
you young hoes, and I know we got some Gen Z people. Y'all have got to chill. Like I said before, I just was not treating the 30-year-olds and 29 and 28-year-olds that came before me like this. I admired them. I would have never fixed my mouth to call them old. So a bitch called me geriatric in an argument once on Twitter, which funny. The little bitch got some humor, but like, relax.
But like, I also feel like we weren't stunting them.
I didn't even know my cousins, who I realize now might have been 30 when I was a younger person, or like 35, 40. I'm only realizing now how old they were. I never considered their ages. That was just my fly-ass older cousins. I never thought about that.
Too, like, because they were also on Twitter. They were also on doing the thing we were. But I don't know why it seems like they're more pressed than we were. And now that I'm rewatching Insecure, they were 30 and they seemed old as fuck.
Yeah.
They like them bitches was 30 has kind of evolved post pandemic.
Yeah,
but like
because they was talking about like sucking dick being a thing, like
right, and they were like in the club and like dancing. I mean, like these bitches was old at 30.
Right,
like they seemed it was different. I don't know
because we kind of like are not acting. I think our age group is not acting old.
That too. We're not.
They feel like they kind of got to remind everybody that we're old because you feel like it's like a competition.
Because why are you here? And it's
like it's just like I'm being normal. Like, and also like it's not a competition simply because I'm going home at 10:30. You got it. You got it. When it starts getting late, don't you fucking worry about it.
All you gotta do y'all really not even having that much fun. And this is not fun.
This is not fun, but also like. Not trying to be funny, they just have not had good experiences so far.
With anything.
With high school, being adults, the pandemic, all of that. Like,
and maybe that's
what's making them mad,
too.
But
and it's like, and they don't know how to express that. But it's just like,
and then if you bring it up, it's like we not pressed, and it's like,
oh y'all mad as fuck. And it's just it is the unprovokedness of it all is what makes it even weirder too. Because like we can be having a good kiki about hearing fucking Travis Porter in the club, and it's like, damn, y'all or even with 9/11, y'all bitch was in elementary school. I was barely alive. It was like, okay.
And it's like, what I'm supposed to do? Die? Like, if one more person, like, people ask me how old I am, and I'll say 30 because like I'm not gonna be one of those bitches that like is ashamed to be their age. Like, I'm just not gonna be that. Oh, you look so good.
And it's just.
Am I supposed to look like the fucking crypt keeper? I've only been an adult for like 12 years. What the hell?
It's just 30.
Jesus Christ.
30 is really rebranded.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, booty hole, because we still got these long ass letters.
Yes. Would you rather? We're gonna ask the audience. I'm gonna ask you.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna also ask Dexter. I want to know everybody's.
The people love Dexter.
They do. We're gonna do a Dexter reveal one day.
You know what, Dexter? Leave Sexy Red alone.
What did you do to Sexy Red? What did you say to her?
What did you say to
Sexy Red?
He's obsessed with Sexy Red on Facebook.
So people be sending me that shit.
What did you say about Sex Mantha?
And it looked just like her.
Sex Mantha.
That shit is hilarious.
You leave her alone.
Hey.
You pull it to. We've been working on you for so long. You refuse to get right.
Oh, we just got low-key gotta just dunk him in the water. It's like you just gotta just let him.
You gotta like force baptize the bad kid at church. We gotta do that.
That's him.
But
go
okay,
ahead.
Mel. Would you rather fight? Here are the rules. Would you rather fight 20 old people or 10 7-year-olds? You are in a classic middle school classroom. You have no weapons, but what is in the classroom? When you hit said person, you have to hit them twice to get them to stop. Like, you have to, like, connect twice to get them to fuck off. Like, they're out of the game once you hit them twice. Would you rather fight 20 old people or 10 7-year-olds? It's a mixed gender, so it's equal boys and girls in both demographics.
I am fucking Josephine and Herschel's ass the fuck up. I'm getting them yardsticks that they have in the classroom. I'm taking fucking overhead projectors, fucking smart boards, and I'm fucking them up. Them fucking 7-year-olds be hooked up and doped up on fucking hot Cheetos and Takis and fucking red dye number 2, bitch. I'm not fighting no fucking 7-year-olds. Mm-hmm. I'm killing the fuck out of them old people.
Nobody said they had to die.
Okay, well, I'm fucking them up.
Okay.
They probably gonna die, though.
Okay, Dexter, do you have an answer? Are you fighting? Did you hear the rules about...
Fucking them kids up.
Okay, why'd you pick the children?
Just because it is more fun. It is more fun.
See, and that's what I said. I love old people, except for the smell. But I love old people. So, like, it would break my heart to really have to break my
If they are white old people, I'm having black.
If it's white, I didn't even consider race.
Me neither.
If it was white old... Okay, so if everybody's white... It's the old people. But if these are African Americans, I simply cannot I'm thinking about, like, if my grandma was in the game for somebody else.
And I'm thinking, okay, yeah, if it was like grandmas or like, I would never harm that boy's grandmother. That's my favorite person in the world.
But 10 7-year-olds, there comes a time in a child's life where you just have to learn some things, and y'all shouldn't have come over here fucking with me. You understand what I'm saying? My thing is, like, they move so fast, so, like, I like your yardstick idea, just like, whack, whack, like I want to, like, pop them.
And they probably need a whipping anyway.
I don't believe in whipping the children.
I don't either.
But
I think in a time like this, like them little cussing ones on TikTok and stuff, like
I love a cussing child.
I do love a cussing child.
So
but like the bad, not good cussing. Like you cussing because you're genuinely just a bad fucking child.
Yeah.
Because your mammy ain't gonna do it and she ain't teaching you shit at that school. The ones who be giving teachers hell on Twitter, the ones who the teachers come complain on Twitter about, y'all getting what?
It would be the 10 7-year-olds. But the speed and agility that they have, I think, would fuck me up. But you're so small. And that's really it.
But are they?
And I could get one and scare the others.
Have you met these new 7-year-olds?
Children haven't seen shit, though. So I can get one and, like, fuck that one up real bad. And the rest of them will be like, maybe I'd leave this bitch alone.
But you going to have that one silver tooth one that's going to try your ass.
Well, see, that's not a part of the game. We didn't have no silver. I mean,
now,
if a silver tooth kid is in there.
You ain't think hard enough.
I ain't think hard enough.
It's going to give you a run for your money.
I've seen variations of this scenario, but I did make up my own rules. I was very drunk when I put this together.
How many times have you seen a room full of 7-year-olds?
No, people discuss these types of scenarios on TikTok.
Yes.
And I think it's hilarious. So I came up with my own. Yes.
But it's going to be some silver teeth, like, beaded little girls and some hot Cheeto fingers. They're going to fuck you up.
Girls usually stop, though, like, when you hit them. It's the little boys that want to keep fighting.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right, let's get to these letters, man. I'm so sleepy. I left my Celsius at home. So I'm just
Let me tell you something. These fucking letters, y'all gotta just...
You can actually pick both and just tell me which one.
Call some priests or something. Cause
call
it's just
some priests.
It's so many goddamn letters in here.
We appreciate them.
We love them.
We just won't get to all of them.
We just can't get to all of them. And I don't want y'all to be like, oh, okay, so we're going to read off some of these subjects.
I had a dream about... That was a weird way to start that. I had a dream that I wrote a letter into Shits and Gigs, and then instead of them reading my letter, they read my diary on air.
Oh, I saw your tweet about that.
And also said my social security number. And I don't know what that is
about. They don't even have socials over there, do they?
I do that. Y'all got social security numbers over there in Land? Y'all got social security numbers?
Top Boy Land. Oh, we do have some updates, too. So we'll read the updates, and then we'll go to the whatchamacallit. So we got a... We got this little pum pum got some updates.
Okay.
Okay.
I told you I braided loose booty simpleton hair.
No, this is loose booty simpleton right here.
Oh yeah, I braided her hair.
When?
A while back. I thought I told you.
Before the letter or after?
After the letter.
Ah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only been like 3 weeks.
Yeah, but after the letter, I braided her hair. I meant to tell you that. Hey,
Hey, girl. Okay, she said, hey, y'all, it's Boo Boo the Fool. Back again with some updates. I wrote my last email. Well, you probably have already talked to her then.
Possibly. Let's do it.
Okay. At the end, height of my pistivity, put a cape on me. I was super mad, and I've since had time to cool off and some much needed answers. Main one, the extra kids that I thought he lied about were hers. He always said he had 2. She said they had 4. Whole time, the other 2 were hers from other relationships. So he didn't actually lie about the amount of kids he had, but the lying-ass liar lied about being single at the start of us talking, so there's that, SMH. He also takes really good care of his kids. Second one, come to find out, this girl is a lunatic, as they usually are. I'm always on woman's side unless the facts prove you crazy. Exactly
Period.
Same. This woman admitted to lying about this whole situation, said it's fun. Prison, insane asylum. Third and final, I was right. Man showed up and showed out, and I moved workplaces, so I don't work with him anymore. But I will be seeing him later. Lots of love, Loose Booty Simpleton.
We love a good update, man. We love a good update.
Love updates.
The older we
Congratulations.
get, the bitches get more and more crazy behind niggas, man. And it's really, like, insane to watch because I thought I had seen it all. I thought that I had seen the least of women. Just, like, in my, like, early 20s. I thought that I saw as crazy as bitches could get. But, like, now bitches, like, actually love niggas and have and or
more
want families with
more
niggas.
At stake,
and
yeah.
it's more at stake. And, like, the bitches are
It's like, damn, bitch, you got a real job.
And
you
you're
doing all
being
this.
insane.
But bitches really want that white picket fence, and bitch, you're not getting it.
Not from him. Yeah. Thank you for fixing that.
Loves it here. Anyway.
Yep. Who child? Okay, so give me a letter to read.
I think this is
Damn.
this is an update.
Is it?
This is an update.
I've never seen this person in my life.
No, yeah, because we got this is long as shit though. Oh yes, this is an update from this one.
Okay.
But how long?
Oh, this was the one. This letter made me so sad. Okay.
Are we reading this one? This is long as shit. Okay, so we just got a letter.
Let's do that one next
Niece need a hug. Niece need a hug. OMG, please.
We can do one letter next episode, and then it'll be this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I be scared of my ex? That's scary. Okay. Probably yes. Learning how to
yes,
violence.
whatever it is. Yes.
Do I need a blicky?
Let's
yes.
do that one. That's fun.
Okay.
Do I need a blicky? Yes.
Answer, help, big nigga, little dick.
That's so funny. Please click it. I gotta see. I gotta know. And if these images are dicks,
is a dick in here? Damn, it's no dick. You gotta.
I mean, but we did say don't send dicks, and thank you for following through with that because please don't send dicks here.
Okay, read it. Go ahead.
Okay. The title of this is Help! 3 exclamation points. Big nigga, little dick. Hi, y'all. First of all, I love y'all. I am a stage crew girly who found y'all through Kev's episode, and I've binged everything since. Thank you. Okay, so I recently started having sex and dating men again. It's been like 8 years since I was comfy enough to do so, but we made it. I'm in my free coat bag right now, period. Low key, but I also just want to be romance for once in my life. So I met this guy, and he's so sweet, and we had a really nice date that ended in me going home with him. I expected a little hang time on the dick because he's Nigerian and big as hell, like big and tall. I also have a big old ass, pics attached. I saw that shit. That bitch dragging that motherfucking way. Woo. Anyway, call me. I also have a big old ass, pics attached, so I need a bigger dick off rip just to avoid it slipping out every 2 seconds. Don't I know it, girl? So long story short, he ended up fingering me and giving me head most of the time, which was cool. But like, I want some dick in all caps.
All caps.
All caps. And an exclamation point. I gave him some bomb head too, but like, it wasn't hard to give porn star head since he rocking a cute 4.5 inches.
No.
Ain't nothing cute about 4.5 inches. I got combs longer than that.
Speaking of, in Mexico, they took my rat tail comb and they said it was too long to take on the plane. I was very upset.
It was a weapon. We were also drunk, so maybe that has something to do with the dick leaving a lot more to be desired. No,
because that drunk dick be fucking
that drunk dick
forward tough.
Whew. Should I go on another date with him? I don't want to lead him on or be super shallow, but I'm like, damn, if he would have been packing, he would have legit been the perfect nigga. Why did everyone have me thinking big African men had big old cocks? I fuck with the romance by IDK Man. Help. I'm not going to say the person's name, but XOXO. And she said, here's me and my big old ass. I can see it from the thumbnail. I ain't got to wait on the
Woo! You think you me?
Girl!
Nah.
I can't. We're not going to show you this picture, but this lady looked like, her ass looked like when the Little Rascals tried to sneak into the bank. It looked like a smaller person is standing on her waist.
That's a lot of ass. I just set my cup on it.
Anyway. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes the niggas be super romantic off rip because they know they got a little dick or they can't fuck.
Yeah.
And it's kind of one of those things where you got to be like, like, why are you so romantic? So there's that. And also when the niggas like want to eat you for a long time, I had a dude, and I won't say where I met him or around what time, just to protect my own interests and the things that I have going on in my life. I just have to give the disclaimer, because sometimes people do listen to the podcast, and I don't want to be like, well, you was the no. But anyway, so I was seeing this dude. He was very romantic. We went on some awesome dates. Anything I wanted, anywhere I wanted to go, steakhouses, speakeasies. We just had us a good old time. And when we got, into doing or getting ready to do the horizontal, tango, he just wanted to eat, and and it's good cat. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing that good. Come on now. Like, get from over there. Like, come on.
All right, shit.
And
either you in or you out.
That thing was so little.
That nigga was stalling.
And I'm just kind of like, you could have said something, baby. You could have told me this. This is awesome.
But honestly, it's even more pathetic because I've had a dude be like, yeah, it's not big. So, and I was just like, why would you tell me that?
It happened to me in college. And then I was curious. I was like, show it to me. And then he showed it to me, and he wasn't lying. I said, well, I'll be a son of a bitch. I thought you was just making up shit.
Like, let me find out when I get it. But it's just there's no right way to ease into that, though.
And I feel sad for boys because that's just like something I don't want to
But in college, the little dick nigga was fucking everybody. Because you go get the dick and it's just like that. I don't know. Y'all bitches fighting on the set over this dick? No.
Child. And their personalities wasn't
and
worth
he's
a
not
damn.
that great.
Yeah. So I don't know.
And his hair's uneven.
You look dusty. But child, if you're not good with fucking, because like for me, I've got a requirement over here. I just can't.
Size queen.
I am a size queen. But I make room, for people who might be just like slightly above average.
Maybe when that service got bruised to mine, and I was like, let me just go on and let me. Relax.
I don't know.
That shit hurt.
I don't know. Maybe I ain't got one. Maybe my service ain't where it's supposed to be at. Maybe it was knocked loose a while ago because I ain't never really had no.
I didn't even realize anything. I probably told this like early podcast days. I didn't know nothing was wrong with me. Because when we were doing it, I felt like a little... And I was like...
Whatever.
Sure. I got home. Actually, I went to church that Sunday. I went home, went to church. I was going to eat with my sisters. And I was like, Mel, why are you walking like that? I was like, walking like what? Then my stomach got to hurt. It was like cramps. That young man fucked the shit out of me.
Jesus Christ.
And like not in a good way. I was like, oh, this is...
That's just so rough though, like because I've had some cocks. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's why, because the niggas with the huge cocks
now
like
I get to
that,
use my fan because I'm sweating.
Like the huge cock niggas know they like. It's kind of how like because we have big fat asses, so when we twerk, we really ain't got to do much for people to be like, ooh, ah. Yeah. So niggas with huge dicks,
they shouldn't and usually don't be doing all that.
They're really not doing nothing for real because their dicks are big. So like you're gonna have a great time regardless. But it's like also I'm really not having that great of a time. Yeah. So honestly, the 4.5 is crazy though. Yeah. That's crazy.
4.5. He could have at least gave you 5.
Now this is crazy.
You read this already?
He be sniffing the crack and not the one between my cheeks.
It's giving coke. Don't say my names. That's the first thing. Y'all be dragging me for filth. I haven't done it in so long.
Because people know to say this. We got to read it because you talking about crack. Crack is hilarious. Mm-hmm. Okay, for the baby who said, do I need a blicky? The answer is yes.
Yes, we haven't read the letter, but no.
I haven't even opened the message, but if you have to ask, yes.
Let's read this one.
Okay. Hey, Melantelli, my talent.
Dex, can you hear this fan real bad in the mic? You can? Mm-hmm. I'm going to turn it. I'm going to just turn it off. I just got hot real fast. Go ahead.
Okay. Hi, Melantelli. My name is Redacted, and I'm a 22-year-old girlie from Redacted, and I want y'all to know you are one of my favorite podcasts in a short amount of time.
Hey.
I started listening when you guys were featured on the Sisters Who Kill Juneteenth episode.
Shout out to Sisters Who Kill.
Yes, we love Sisters Who Kill. And when I tell you, I've been absolutely hooked since. You are two strong black women that I genuinely look up to. I admire how you take life's shortcomings and make it into a joke. Whole point of the podcast.
Yep,
love that.
Period.
And I hope to be as free, fine, and funny as y'all one day. Now on to the tea. This man, Redacted. Is way older than me, 45. Okay, call the police. Already.
Doom, 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 doom.
Boom, boom. Okay. And I realized now he was probably using me this whole time. He was. I met him about a year and a half ago, and I wasn't giving him the time of day at first, but he was so damn persistent.
Like a creep.
Psychos usually are. Mm-hmm. So I eventually started getting on the phone with him, over his house, with him.
Consistently.
Okay. Consistently. And he was really sweet. Look at me.
Read with your finger under the line?
Yeah. Okay. It's just like
it's
small.
all grouped together.
Yeah. And he was really sweet and always complimented me. I eventually started going over his house, and he would take me to eat, all things like that. So fast forward, I eventually let him come to my. Let me move this closer. Auntie can't see, baby.
I'm gonna just have to listen.
Yeah, and he would. Shit, where was I? Come to my house. I had been lying to him since we met about my brother staying with me. I slowly began to realize he was a liar. He lied about having a job. He had quit a month ago and was panhandling. What? He ended up having to leave his duplex, and he asked me if he could stay with me for a while, and I told him yes. Sister,
stop it.
Now,
sister.
Now.
Stop. Don't piss me off. Remember when Nicole Kidman slapped Meryl Streep? No, Loretta Devine. Who did she slap in that movie?
Which movie?
Loretta Devine slapped some young girl in a movie once, and it was like, whoo! Like after she slapped her.
Fuck. What? I can't remember. I know what you're talking about though. Okay. I didn't mind at first because he did contribute, but it began to be too much. I found out he was a junkie.
Damn. Was it an all guy?
Yes. He smoked crack.
I won't be shamed about my cracker crunchers or...
You smoke crack, don't you?
You smoke crack, don't you? I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too. I do have food. I found out he was a junkie in all caps when he got this $4,500 check because... No. I got food right here. I don't like, whatever that was.
Okay. All right.
When he got this $4,500 check... Because he was in an accident. Now, when he got the check, he did go and get my hair, toes, lashes, and brows done. $350, period. He also bought a car, and we got a couple outfits and stuff. Y'all went shopping, didn't it? Mm-hmm. The car wasn't quite $3,000. Let me tell y'all, laugh emojis. This man convinced me to go to a hotel room with him, right? Okay. So we go, and I go pick up some lingerie, right? Okay. So we take our showers, and I'm sitting on the bed and waiting for him to get finished lotioning up, getting cute and shit, right? So why this fool get out every 5 minutes he wants to stop and go to the bathroom? I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You never had to go this much before. This nigga starts getting paranoid, having me look out the window and shit. So I'm asking him if he's on something and what's going on with him, and he tells me no and apologized. So he lays me down and starts kissing and licking all over me, and then he starts giving me head, but he starts pausing every few seconds like, wait, I know what'll make this better. And he tries to give me a shot and let me hit the black.
Stop. You going down a path. Okay? Now stop it. Now stop it. You in here with this man smoking wood tips? Wood tips are for when you are about to kill somebody. You're supposed to smoke a black when you know you are about to die or you finna take somebody's life. You stand up. You, ooh.
I do it the
Sorry
first
for the girls
two
that
times.
smoke blacks, but stop it.
I do it the first 2 times. Then I'm like, is you serious, nigga? Just eat it. What the fuck? So we start arguing because he's saying he's trying to take things slow. He forgot to lock the door. I walk in the bathroom and he's smoking it. He tries to give me some bullshit excuse and we start arguing because I told him about my mom and how she did me and my siblings as kids. She's a damn junkie.
Ooh,
he ended up putting his hands on me and biting me in the face, bro. That was because I said he needed to get his stuff out when we got back. I ended up going to sleep with everything important to me on my person. Jesus, I wake up and he's not there. This nigga comes in hours later, still fucked up. This nigga spent all the money he had except $10. All that was left was $100 he gave me to hold in the 10. He has no family where he's from, Charlotte, and most of his family is actually dead. Jesus, he doesn't have nowhere to go. How do you think I should approach the situation? Girl! Because he said I owe him money for the nails and hair he got that he's just shown to be a completely different person. Do you think I'd be a shitty person to kick him out with nowhere to go? No!
Girl, I don't know how, listen. I've never more in my life been without, I can't help you. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know. I'm not even trying to be funny, bitch. I don't know what to tell you. You gotta run. There's nothing I can do for
Get
her.
his shit out, get your shit out, and go.
You need to go stay by somebody else's house.
He's
for a
gonna
while.
steal the radio out your car.
Girl.
Crack!
I thought this was a nice, cute little story about a cokehead. This is what Lauren said. If you ever like my phone from the bottom. sorry, girl. I don't have no advice, and I know you framed it like you.
You wouldn't be wrong to leave him high and dry. By the time this come out, it'd have been like 10-something days.
You know what? Unless this finna be your man, and I'm not trying to be funny, but we had a guest pastor at my church come once when I was a teenager, and they was like, you know, everybody man got different. This was at like a women's conference, and she was like, everybody man got different problems, and you got the man that you supposed to have. Your man might be a gambler, and her man might be a cheater. Or her man might be whatever, and her man might be a crackhead. You might not be able to handle the crackhead, but she might be able to. So if you in love, I don't know what your feelings are, but this sounds awful. I think you should just, I don't know.
Prioritize your safety, though, because this nigga will do anything.
If you had to sleep with everything on your person, and he got you looking out of windows and shit, what? Girl.
And it's also triggering for you because you said you had this situation with your mom and your siblings.
Which you need to get your awareness up because you should have known a little bit, something.
You better get the fuck out of there.
You better get out of there.
Because that's how that cycle continues. Mm-hmm. Because the next thing you know, you doing crap.
Next thing you know, you're somewhere. I got the bike holiday.
You better leave that nigga alone.
Leave that nigga alone.
And he's 45?
He's 45. I don't even think I would date a 45-year-old right now.
Baby,
I did date that one old nigga, though, when I was young. He was like 52.
You better get up out of there, niece. Baby, because that nigga's crazy. And he will do anything.
Honestly, it's not even just people being on substances, man. Like, they are outside of the control of a lot of their actions. Not only do you not know what he gonna do, he don't know either.
I don't want to chew in the mic.
You shaming me? You think you're better than me? Because you're not chewing in the mic?
A little bit.
Okay, well, whatever.
Shit. Shit.
Wow, that gave me a run for my money.
Oh, that's crazy.
We gonna get you up out of there.
We gonna get you out of there.
All right. So, this week on the episode, we are talking about what gives you the ick in a bunch of different situations. What is some shit that you just cannot stand, makes you feel gross? I gotta stand up. My shorts all in my... I'm sorry. I gotta wiggle on down. I'm getting hot up here.
We are a mess. Look at this table. Look at our table.
The table's cute. We got our fans. We got our tumblers. We got our snacks. We're not doing so bad. I did drop my little keychain, though. But, we're doing the little lanyards, guys.
Yeah.
I was the bad bitch that knew how to start them.
Me too.
Period.
When you started, I felt like you called me pussy.
No, I could
start my own motherfucking
I was trying to do a nice thing for you.
No, it's funny. But it's like you started because you thought I couldn't.
No, I didn't think that of you.
Give me the raw string, hoe. Watch me start that motherfucker. Hoe.
I got some in my purse. We're gonna put it to the test. It's over there somewhere.
Y'all got scissors in here?
I think it's over there. Let me see.
Dexter, y'all got scissors?
I think I left the other ones at the house. I'm not gonna lie. The other colors.
Other colors
My
or
bad.
other strings?
No, the other. This was all I brought. Mine and yours.
It's all right.
It's okay. I got a knife.
Okay.
But yeah, so what we just described what the ick is. It just makes you feel gross, or it's just a petty thing that bothers you, something that gets on your nerves.
Turn off.
I got inspired by the ladies who do the I've Had It podcast.
Love them.
That's actually, you know, if we were to ever like break the mold and like have white women, I would. Them or Sabrina Breyer would be like my
That's my bitch.
That's my bitch right there. But those would be my like
Is it Breyer?
I think it's Breyer.
Or
Breyer. I don't know.
She seems Jewish. Wasn't she Jewish? Is that racist?
What do you mean she seems Jewish?
No, I felt like she said something. Did I make that up?
I don't know. What? This is the first time.
I feel like Breyer would be Breer than versus Breyer.
This is my first time in my media life that like I didn't know how to respond to something. I've never heard.
No,
this
not in like.
No, I know you don't mean it nasty. It's just funny. She seems Jewish. I'm like.
No, I think she posted something to her mom, but it was something like that was like, oh, she's Jewish. I think I had that moment. I can't remember what it was.
Knowledge.
Yeah, it was something she did that was like, oh,
Jewish. Okay,
right. I think like she posted something of her mom or some from her mom, and I think her mom was giving my Streisand hand.
Sabrina's the girl on TikTok and Twitter that'd be like, oh,
that she's
in
funny.
Those awkward.
If she had some tweets saying nigga, I would genuinely be sad.
I would be so sad if she had like a racist past, but she just doesn't seem like that girl.
I gave a white girl a pat in the bathroom yesterday at the airport.
Okay, sisterhood.
And you know that's a unity, but it's
the
like
color of friendship. Ooh, I just spit.
The color of fucking friendship.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I was like, dang, what if she voted for Trump? And I just gave this girl a pat.
I mean, just because, well, no, fuck her. Actually, I was gonna say just because she did that, don't mean she's supposed to bleed to death in the airport. But fuck her, actually.
But it do.
Yeah,
but it's like, dang, like I was just genuinely being nice because that's the kind of bitch I am.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, dang, what if
I helped somebody? That should have been my joke of the week. It'll be my joke of the week next episode. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna save it for there.
Okay, but
yeah, so we're gonna go real quick, rapid fire. You can do one or two things. Thank you. Thank you, Tan. We do 1 or 2 things per thing, and then answer these questions real fast. So rapid fire. What gives you the ick, friends?
Bitches who don't wear makeup.
Bitches who don't wear makeup, or bitches who make a thing about it, or both?
Both.
Why?
Do your makeup.
Do your makeup. I feel it. My thing with friends, and I tweeted this about the other day, I don't mind having friends that are sports girlies and that like enjoy the sports, but if I spend time with you all the time, like you for instance, I spend time with you all the time and then all of a sudden we get around some niggas and you fucking Shannon Bayless and you know all the sports and you know what's going on.
Oh damn, that was an offensive foul. Like bitch, shut up.
You ain't never talked about sports a day in your life, because the sports girlies, when they're friends with you, they try to talk about sports to you, or they will tell you they're going to a game, or they'll tell you something interesting happened to the scope of what you can understand. That's fine. But me and you, all we do is talk about skincare and movies.
And dick.
And now we around dick, and you know everything there is to know about sports. Girl, fuck you. I don't like that shit.
Did you see the white girl explaining football on Twitter? I mean, on TikTok? It was actually very informative. I know a little bit, excuse me. I know a little bit about football because I used to play football games with my dad on the PlayStation. So I know a little bit, like, you know, about the ins and outs. But she was explaining stuff, and I was like, I'm learning. This is great. Go ahead. Next one.
Next one. You can. I'll go first. So the next category is men in relationships. I think the thing for me we talk about it all the times, but like something like low stakes that really like bothers me, and it's more of like hypothetical. Like the thought of living with a man and I can't do shit ugly or gross in my house anymore. I think about all the time. Like I really like to masturbate, and I don't always have to masturbate, and it leads to sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like when you live with a man, like, when am I supposed to beat my dick, bruh? And, like, I don't want to have to do it sexy. Like, I want to be able to wear my bonnet, right? Yeah, I want to be able to have Cheeto dust on my hand, and, you know, I want to be able to watch Doug, and I want to be able to, like, sweat, you know, and fart. Like, I'm saying, like, I don't want to have to.
Oh, you know, I'm team fart.
Yeah, and you live here, bro. Like, you just live here in the other room. That gives me the fucking ick that, like, things that or, like, when I get sad, I really just like to dance naked in my kitchen. I want to be able to do that without somebody trying to put their dick in me, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to have to perform all the time when I'm around a man. Like, can I just be, like, being naked, like, I just want to be naked in a non-sexual way.
And not somebody going,
yeah, let me see that ass. Let me see the jiggle
there.
My dick. Like, bro, I just don't want to have clothes on right now.
Right.
This is not for your sexual consumption.
Right.
Icks for me, I mean, it's a long list of icks, of course.
Oh, I've got legions. But
right. Being, you know, being weird and, like, mean, petty shit. Like, I don't like niggas who are too cool for school. Like, I don't want a nigga that's too cool to tell me how you feel. Nigga that's too cool to be nice to the waitress or some shit. Like, not even like okay, yeah, you tipping shit, but like, oh, you know, what a nice shirt you got on, sir. Oh, thanks. Niggas, tell the bitch thank you. Some
dudes, I will say, are traumatized because they are used to being with bitches who don't like them. And I'm not defending men, but they're used to being with bitches who don't like them being nice to other hoes. So, like, I've been with guys where they've been nasty to the server, or they've been nasty just to, like, a woman in any capacity that is around. And I'm like, hey guy, what the fuck is your problem? Like, being rude? And they like, I didn't want to da. And I'm like, what kind of gremlin bitches are you dealing with that you can't be nice to the goddamn waitress? Yeah. So
Okay, another example. If we walking and an older black lady, like, y'all a beautiful couple. Oh, thanks. You better tell fucking Josephine that you were.
Tell her.
You better say fucking thank you from the bottom of your fucking soul, nigga. Like, you better just be the nicest motherfucker ever. Like, I don't, people are like, oh, I don't like my nigga friendly. Bro, I like my nigga friendly, bro.
I like friendly niggas because how you'll treat other women that you don't know is how you'll treat me. And exactly. I want to know that a nigga, this is, like I said, this is a brand. This is Blue Magic. I want any nigga outside representing me to be a kind-hearted person. You can't be associated with me and be a dickhead. Like, even, like, for example, like, when I go out with guys, I tend to go out with guys that, like to buy drinks and like to do shit for people. You know what I'm saying? And make it a good time. I don't want no nigga that's mean to the bitches that are around and don't want to do shit for them, you know, because at my expense. I think that's so nasty.
Remember, like, before shit got too unbearable with, like, the quote-unquote gender war on Twitter? But this girl was talking about how her friend's nigga came to dinner and didn't pay for it, and she was mad about it, and people like made it a whole thing. But, like, I don't want to be with a nigga that's like, I ain't paying for your fucking friend. Like, damn, you can't buy my bitch wings.
Why are you here?
Why are you here? But if you are gonna be here,
pay for something.
Do something. Yeah, be useful.
I don't like people in general who are mean to service people. I saw this on Twitter the other day. The people that you be out to eat with, I don't know what that was. The people that you be out to eat with, and then you start, like, trying to, like, clean up your area and shit, and then they go, that's not your job, or that's their job. Like, they can do that.
Oh, yeah, that's...
you will never see me again. I'll probably put my hands on you. You're disgusting. You're disgusting.
'Cause what the fuck?
Who fucking raised you? Okay. Parents, family, siblings. You could pick one. You could do all three. Let's go.
When it gets real incesty and like in a weird boy mom kind of way.
Boy moms.
Them fucking sisters. All y'all hoes is weird. I don't like none of that. I need to see your whole family dynamic. How many of y'all is it? Are you the oldest, youngest? Mm-hmm. What's your birth position? Your parents together? They divorced? They married? They what we doing? Yeah. You know your daddy? Where he at? Mm-hmm. Who he with? Where he stay at? How long did you live with him? I need to know all of that because it gets really fucking weird.
Mm-hmm. I don't like when personally, like, I have family members that won't speak to me or won't acknowledge me until I'm doing something acknowledgeable, and then all of a sudden, like, you in the comments talking about something, oh, hey, cousin,
yes, niece.
Or that's my so-and-so. Girl, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get that with family, but I get that a lot, too, with, like, classmates, like, people from FAMU, or, like, even people in my chapter, like, you have never...
supported, yeah.
Now it's that's my not even line says that's my Neo. Okay, profile. We have you don't even have my number. What are you talking about?
Please go to hell. So I don't like shit like that. Professionally, something that gives me the ick. I don't like the person that asks questions when the meeting is clearly winding down. Like, if we've all gotten everything that we needed, we've gotten to the point where people are saying their goodbyes, or people are like, okay, we're in a good place, we're going to land here, here are the deliverables, here are the action items, and then here you come with a dumbass question that sparks 15 more dumbass questions.
And I was ready to fucking go.
And I was ready to go. But somebody made an app, or one of these bigger, like, platforms have added an extension, like a Chrome extension, that shows you how much money is being spent while these people are in this meeting. So how much money for this hour that all players involved are in this meeting is technically being spent while these people are in here doing this. So, like, if you got the CEO in a meeting, say it's us, and we got Power Rod and we got Red, that extension will be like, okay, this meeting, this hour-long meeting is costing this company $4,500.
And that shit add up.
Wrap
it the fuck up.
Yeah, so shit like that I think is cool. Do you have anything professionally?
Just like, obviously microaggressions and shit, but it's like also people who like insist on, like, you know, we have to come to work and like perform and just be like not ourselves, and like the people who insist on like breaking that line, like, oh, well, girl, how was the club last week? I saw you. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. And I was so mad when I went viral because I wasn't able to hide anymore. And, like, my coworkers are finding me organically. And it was, like, super weird.
It is a fly in here.
It is. It's like
like a little gnat. And it is giving me the absolute business. And I just...
There it is.
Whoop him. Whack him again.
Fuck his ass up.
Whack him. Don't hit me now. But whack him again.
Did I get him? I might have got him.
That would be excellent if you did.
Oh, no, I didn't.
And it won't die. His ass won't die.
Like fucking... Oh, now he over here fucking with me. All right.
I needed a break. He can come back in a little while, but I needed a minute.
All right.
Church, spiritually, first of all, my least favorite thing about church is when they do the, like, will there be one, like, altar call, and then the church mother or the church usher will be, like, trying to scout people out, like, that look emotionally weak.
And you look like a whore. Go up there.
And it's like, I'm already going through shit emotionally. You don't know that I've already been baptized, and I'm also I move real silently in my church. I've been going to my church since I was a teenager. People think I'm a new member every time I'm there. I'm real low-key. I left the choir because it's too familial now. Y'all have expectations of me.
I get my word, I go home.
I get my word, and I go home. That's it. But which my grandmother's not pleased about that, but whatever. But I don't like when nobody's volunteering to go, so one of the, like, church mothers or ushers will try to make somebody go, just like for the show.
Like, bro, nobody's getting saved this week. It's fine.
It's okay. Like, and it would be weird if every time y'all did this, it was droves of people. Like, I understand there's theater and spectacle in the church, but relax.
I don't like, but then again, I do. Like, I hate a bad bitch pastor. This is not about you.
What's his name?
Sure, redacted.
What's his name and what's her name?
Now, I like her, though. She's oh, no, I'm not. Oh, no.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about Sarah Jakes. I was like, bitch, I like
Sarah Jakes is fine.
But I love Sarah. Like, don't you know? We ain't gonna talk about
speak ill of Sarah Jakes on this podcast.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm talking about
Yeah, no. We already on the thin line.
Yeah, Period. Y'all, we got in some.
No.
I didn't want to tell all the business.
We done shut the fuck up.
Everything's fine.
Everything's
going great.
Shut up. But yeah. Yep. So
yeah. So white people. What gives you the ick about white people? All of it.
Yeah.
All of it. We do have a random white girl listener from Oregon that left
Bless
a
her.
comment
She's
on
so sweet.
YouTube.
Love her so much.
Welcome. We tough on y'all. We tough on y'all over here. So we're just gonna give you a heads up.
It's fine.
We tough on y'all. Cool. Social media. I think we talked about that a lot earlier in the podcast. Just
When
like
it gets real parasocial, it's weird. Like, come on, man. Even with the thirst traps, like, I think women think that like a weird comment from them is okay because they're also a woman, but it's like it's still weird.
It is. So
I had ones
weird.
like, yeah, I bet that ass firm and soft like a fucking pillow. I'm just like, it's still weird, Bernadette. It's still fucking weird.
It's still weird, and it's like I think of things, and one, I will say anything to anybody. You know that about me.
Yeah.
But I try to think of things through the lens, even if I'm going to say something off the wall, if I would say this to a person in real life and if it would ruin the party. Like, I try to look at things through the lens and if it would ruin the function if I were to say this. So I think about that a lot of times. Mind you, I'll say anything. My social media ick is niggas talking to themselves in my DMs. First of all, I'm not answering them, and I'm very vocal about that. I tweet about it a lot, the fact that I don't answer my DMs. I say it on here that I don't answer my DMs. So if you are consuming me on social media, you know that. You're not special. Stop hey, what you doing? Hey, how you doing? Ooh, you so gorgeous. Ooh, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Send your little heart eyes and go.
I got a DM yesterday.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm so sorry.
No, go for it.
He had said something to me months ago and didn't reply, obviously. And then this is why the degenerates really came out with my ass picture. And he just said, ass fat, ain't it? Ass fat, ain't it?
I get so many, like, let me eat it that I'm just like, never mind. And I think guys feel like, well, why would you put it out there if you didn't want me to say the most disgusting, lewd, terrible, awful, degenerate thing I could possibly think of? But I've told you, like, I've had guys send me videos of them, like, coming on a picture of my face. Like, it gets real nasty out here. Police. No, I reported it. Because, like, this is a person that knew me. Like, I know you, like, in person. You don't think shit of me to do some shit like that to me. But
which means you printed the picture out?
No, it was on another phone. Like, he was recording with one phone. My picture was on the other phone. I don't know if he was holding his phone like this. But there was dick. And I virtually came on. It was awful. It was really bad. What year was this? This was 2021. It's 2021. Maybe 2021. It was degenerate. But yeah. So hair, beauty, fashion. I'm so tired. I'ma say it. I hate lace wigs. And not in that anti-black way where people are like, oh yeah, that's clearly not your hair. Like da-da-da. Not like that. Lace is so hard to lay. You need some type, unless you gonna get Beyonce stylist or Meg stylist to lay that bitch down, you putting them baby hairs over that lace, we can still see it. And I know it's a lot of pressure on black women to look unclockable and undetectable and all of these things. Fine. But like, hey.
I love the technology of lace wigs and all the things, but I feel like we lost the plot and the goalpost has moved so far away. Because, like, yeah, Cardi and Meg hair look good all the time because they can afford to get their hair done every day. This shit is not realistic for an everyday lifestyle. And hairstyles don't even last 2 weeks no more.
And you paying somebody, and I feel like you just in a spin hole. Like you paying some, like first of all, I think the lace on the synthetic wigs be better than the lace on the expensive wigs. I am learning that because the lace on those butter lace units, those sensational units, unclockable. That blonde wig I had, that lace laid with little to no effort. Fine. But if you gotta get these where you buy these $500, $600, $7 wigs, you're not taking them to get customized. You're at home customizing it yourself. You're not a stylist. The knot's not bleached. You just kind of sticking it up there. So you got this beautiful wig. The wig be gorgeous. And you got 8 miles of baby hair down to your eyebrows.
But also,
trying to cover up the lace.
Who started that? Because who has straight hair with baby hairs like that? Like
when the girls started flat ironing the curly hair wigs, the curly hair baby hair,
We lost the plot.
We've lost it.
The baby hair has gotten out of control. And not only because I'm a hater because I don't have baby hair, but like now I can just genuinely say that we've lost the plot on baby hair.
We've lost the plot.
The baby hair is in college. The baby hair is a single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves your kids and never stops.
I try not to talk about baby hair conversations because I understand people being like, you need to shut the fuck up. Like, I totally understand that. But I can talk about baby hair with wigs because I wear wigs. Now, if we were just talking about baby hair on people's heads, I would need to be quiet. Like, that's fucked up. But, like, this wig, you don't, and then they take the baby hair and they cut it straight across. Cut it down. Cut it at an angle.
But it just...
Y'all
it
cut
don't
mini
look,
bangs.
Hair don't look like that.
It don't look like that. I'm sorry, I hate it. And that might be nasty, but that's just how I
But
feel.
like, it was cute at first, but now it's like, now that's the standard of hair. And it's just like, the girls can't get a cute braid, I like the summer. I love the ponytails. The ponytails are eating.
Ponytails and the half up, half downs, doing it. I mean,
that's real hair.
Eating it up.
That's real hair right there.
Yeah.
The braids, but the braid girlies are fucking nuts.
Come get braided by me. We have a great time. Go look on my Twitter. I hate to plug myself, but I've been having a motherfucking blast. People been having a blast in my house. We drink wine. We drink tequila. We talk about niggas. We take breaks and play Uno if you get tired. Whatever. I had a mom come get her hair braided. She was tired as fuck. I let her lay flat on the couch while I braided her down. Okay? We have a good motherfucking time. So check my Twitter.
Yes.
If you want to get braided, because we have a blast. But the braid girls are crazy, and everybody that sits in my chair has PTSD. Everybody that sits in my chair from a crazy braider, they're like, I had one of my clients was like, I'm going to be about 5 minutes late. Like, I'm so sorry. Is it okay? Like, is it a fee? Girl.
It's fine.
It's fine. Like, it's okay. But people have been beating up on our girlies when it comes to hair. So, yeah. Okay, real quick. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to wrap this up in 2 or 3 minutes. What do you think gives people the ick about you?
Oh, man. I mean, I'm a pretty unlikable person if you want, like.
Mel, stop it.
No, I'm saying, like, I can see why someone wouldn't like me. Because, like, I probably, you know.
I can see why someone would like me.
Right. Like, I'm not like I'm unlikable, but it's like, oh, this bitch is. Like, people who I don't speak to call me annoying all the time. But it's like, I don't even talk to you, so what are you talking about? Like, I can see, like, if I was a loser-ass bitch, I would understand why they don't like me, you know? So, I mean, shit. Oh, she always say, I got something to say. She always talk, like, I feel like I'm always saying something.
Yeah.
It's that mouth.
Yeah.
I never got popped in it. So, it's like, now it's too late. Yeah. So, I'm grown now. So, it's just mouth.
I think what might give people the ick about me, sometimes, and this is going to get really specific, but sometimes if I'm just in a room with another person and we're not speaking, I will stare. And it's not on purpose. It's just,
I think that's my autism.
Just, you're the living thing in the room with, I'll stare at the dog. When it's just me and the dog, and he'll be looking at me like, what the fuck do you want? But I would do that with people, and it makes me seem like a real mouth breather. It just makes me seem like a fucking freak. That, like, if we're sitting here, like, it's been dudes that I know for sure that's why they stopped dating me. Like, we chilling together, and I'm just like, and I'm in my mind, I'm zoned out. Like, you know how people have a astigmatism and they can't really see the headlights on the cars and everything is like blurred out. I do that to people and it's so fucking creepy.
I'm exactly like that. I think that's why because it's me, people think I'm being a bitch or being weird. But it's like sometimes I just be like, but I'm looking somebody dead in the eyes. And I'm looking at you. But sometimes I'm looking at people just like, I could be like, oh, I like her eyebrows. Or I can be like, it's a pretty color of purple or some shit. What the fuck is this bitch looking at? I'm just like, whoa. Like, or just when I'm looking around, I always meet somebody directly in their eyes. And I was like, is this bitch staring at me? It's like, probably, but like not on purpose.
Or sometimes I will intend to look at something and then look at it for much longer than I should. Like today I was letting the dog out to pee. And it was a car parked in front of the apartment. So I was staring to see if it was somebody in the driver's seat. I clocked that it was somebody in the driver's seat. And I should have stopped looking then. But when I say I was staring into that car for a calendar 3 minutes. To the point where I had to constantly be like, hey, stop. Like to myself. Like, because the dude in the car was like. He's like,
are you going to come murder me? Like, what the fuck is happening?
So, yeah. Okay, so combo question. What's the pettiest reason someone stopped fucking with you? You icked them out. And what's the pettiest reason you stopped fucking with somebody they icked you out?
For me, there was like multiple bullet points when my ex broke up with me, which is like fair, you know? Like, I'll be on Twitter all hours of the night when I said I was going to bed. But it's like, I will be on Twitter, like, tire my eyes out because I can go to sleep. But you take it, like, really personally, which is fair. I mean, sure. If someone said good night and you see them still up, it's just like...
It's like, what the fuck you doing over there?
Right. Yeah, and then, like, he was like, hey, you also, like, sent a lot of thirst tweets to Keith Powers. And I was like, you know what? Fair. You know, like, shit like that. And I'm like, you know what? I can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
That's fair as fuck. I get it. So that, and then I had a guy. I mean, so many guys ick me out. This one dude, I stopped fucking with him because he had a bad memory, and it was just like
I can't deal with.
Me and my homegirl call him Dory, cause like he's like, oh, what you had for lunch, and I'd be like, oh, chicken, and then we talk some more. He's like, yeah, so what you have for lunch? Chicken. What the fuck is wrong with you?
He couldn't help it. Poor
He's
baby.
like, yeah, I smoked a lot of weed, so I don't remember a lot of stuff. But I was just like,
you gotta let that go. You gotta let that reefer go.
What the fuck?
But the pettiest reason someone stopped fucking with me is that I farted when I came, and he was just kind of like, I know you couldn't control that, but this is gonna be. And we had sex before, so
Why
this was
are you
like
so flatulent. This
I'm
episode?
so flatulent. I don't know if it's because I be pressing down like when I'm coming, or like I don't know what the deal is, but like
I have to know what kind of fart was it.
It was just like a little. It was just like a little fart, and I didn't think he was gonna pay attention to it because I was squirting. So like the show is happening, like you should be paying attention to that. But he heard that fart, and I think the squirt made
include that you squirted. Nobody give a fuck that you can squirt, bitch. So. Bitch. Oh, I'm telling you, I know how to squirt. It just works for me. Girl, fuck you.
I told you.
Fuck your coochie. Fuck that piss that come out of it.
I told you how to do it. I don't know what to tell you.
Honestly, if I have not squirted by now, I just can't do it.
Yes, you can.
I have been doing it.
I didn't do it until I was 22.
I'm 30.
I'm aware, but I'm saying you can do it. Anyway, that's not the point. So I farted, and I think the squirt made it wetter, like the fart sound more wet than it was. So I'm like, you're exaggerating. And he's like, but I'm not, though. Like, he was like, you didn't hear it the way I heard it. I'm all set. So there was that.
Stink?
It didn't stink. It was because I was pushing down on my rib cage. Whatever. The pettiest reason I stopped fucking... I won't share things with you.
I'm sorry.
It's gonna be the reaction.
I know. I'm sorry. That's funny. You know I love fart stuff. It's funny.
I know. The pettiest reason I stopped fucking with somebody, I went on a date with this dude, right? Mind you, he just got married, so it's somebody for everybody. Just the most boring nigga I ever met in all my days. I think I told the story before, man. We were at a restaurant with bottomless mimosas. I had one mimosa. He would not stop talking about like finances and stocks and like money and like mutual funds and insurance and shit. And I was just like, you've gravely miscalculated the type of bitch I am. I don't care about any of this shit at all. And I had one of my friends text me that there was an emergency, and I fucked off into the wind. I'm sorry. And I hate to stop fucking with somebody based on their special interests. But, like, I'll stop fucking with you if I see your booty crack when you get out the car.
I'm surprised that booty crack just came up because that was supposed to be my number one thing I was going to say. Because once I see that booty crack, you may as well just be dead.
I also don't, it's not an ick. I wouldn't stop fucking with somebody. I don't like seeing boys' draws, like, halfway on. Like, on or off. But, like, when they be taking them off and then, like, you ever be about to do sex with a dude, like, ride a dude or, like, give him head, and he kind of try to leave the draws on? What is this?
And just sitting right
here. And they
here.
just sitting right here. They just sitting by their ankles. Bro, what the fuck? Take them off. Because now I want to look. You know what I'm saying? Now I also want to look at the drawers if you're going to display them like that.
Like, do you not want to take them off because the skid marks on them?
Like,
the Walmart drawers? What you got going on?
No, skid marks that's awful.
I don't think I've ever seen a skid mark in person, but if I did, one time I tweeted about this when it happened last year at Essence Festival. I used the bathroom, and it was so crowded that people were using the men's. Mm-hmm. And in the men's restroom, I guess someone had that, like, mud butt, like the Delta plane situation. And I guess they had shitted on themselves and just gave up and just took the drawers off. So there was, like, a crumbled up
shitty
candy ball in the bottom of the stall, and it was covered in shit. And I'm like, they just left and just went on with no panties on.
I mean...
And
I've not been to Essence Festival, but I've been to Mardi Gras. And, like, I have never and would never be in that situation.
It was in the Dome, for context.
Okay. But also being an out-of-towner, being downtown, wherever you are, you know what I'm saying? Like, you done paid $1,000 to park. You done did all this shit. You really might not be able to get back to your hotel. And, you know, niggas are nasty. Because a woman would just be like, I don't care how much I paid to do any of this. I'm going back to where I can wash my ass. But a nigga probably was like, I done paid all this money to be down here. These drawers coming off. I'm going to have to find a wet wipe. And just, be done with it. Which is pretty fucking gross.
Okay, let's wrap it up.
But we're done with that. So thanks, guys.
All right. Like, share, subscribe, all the shit, y'all. That's so gross. I smell it. Like, it's just gross. All right. Bye.